Hi folks, we're doing something new with videos. We were talking to a friend, Steve Vardy, the other day, and this thought had been kind of percolating around it. Who wants the Monty Python, John Cleese, Tory kind of guy who goes on and on and on talking about a game until he falls over backward, or until you just go, beep, turn the video off because they're gone too long. So, we're doing our first experiment with what game do we have, Miss Katie? Say Downfall of Empires.
Downfall of Empires.
Downfall of Empires by DoIt Games. We're trying to do Smitty's no-frill reviews in under 10 minutes. So, watch and see if we make it. And at this point, she should be saying
Bye-bye.
bye-byes. All right, folks. New game, Downfall of Empires review. We like World War I games, part of our Smith family heritage. In fact, I'm going to draw up on the map my grandfather's World War I belt. How about that? But I like this map. Why do I like it? Well, it's an area-based map. It's well set up. You see there are cities. All the cities that are on it are intrinsic to play. If they're not intrinsic to play, well, they don't matter. Blue, of course, are ally. The dark brown are also ally. The orangish are Austrian-Hungarian, and the gray is German. Let's get down and look at it closer here then. How shall we? I like how the map is set up. The only thing I did not like was that most people are going to play the game solitaire, I guess. So why would you set the allies up there like that? Because otherwise you're going to be playing from side to side, most likely. So putting the allies upside down here, dumb. But victory point track up here, diplomacy track over there, game turn track here. You got the Caucasus, Syria, Egypt, and of course the Central Powers technology here. Good map. Good map. Now let's talk about some of the other aspects. Counters. I like counters. I like components. Here are the components. Let's look at the components here. Like those? Well, you know, okay, so they're a little skewed around here. But representative, good uniforms, gotta like them. I like them. And double-sided, and they punched out easy. We know how I feel about counters that don't punch out easy, don't we? Then there are, and these are really kind of the cream de la cream of the counters for the game, so I'm going to pause for a second to get to those. The technology counters. Oh, are these not beautiful? German poison gas, Allied poison gas, tanks, Strasstruppen, your technologies, and aviation. You don't think they're beautiful? Oh, I know you do. And, of course, the bonus, which everybody is always in a thing about storage, you have the nice, and it is a nice, easy, fits in well, storage area. The rules for the game, well, as I've said, they're kind of like the total of Brer Bar pits. They've got issues. How big are the issues, folks? Well, they're trending towards tidy cat, that maybe they're not crappy, but they're certainly not good. And the player aid cards are also dark. Setup has some questions. You shouldn't have set up questions with the game where it says everything sets up at full strength and the counters are all 3, so you're wondering, are these 3 strength armies, or is the setup wrong? Well, that's just dumbness, so you shouldn't have that kind of issue. But let's talk about the game itself. I think it's elegant. It's simplistic in its modeling, but elegantly simplistic. it models well nations' ability to fight this type of war. Actions. The Allies and the Germans have 3 actions apiece. The Russians only have 2. The Austrian-Hungarians only have 2. So we model nicely economic ability by the list of actions. The list of actions that are possible are all common sense. Makes for a difficult decision tree every turn. There's never enough actions to go around. But you think, do I want to attack? Do I want to use poison gas? Do I want to increase my technology? Everything costs an action. So, the one rule you might not like is defenders will almost always suffer twice the losses of attackers. Okay, I wasn't thrilled with that, but it worked well enough for me. Otherwise, how do certain folks run out of troops, and how do you deal with the battering impacts of superior allied technological prowess? I don't know. But my conclusions, despite at first reading the abominable rules, and they're abominable, this, if married up with the right set of rules, becomes a 5-star game. Or maybe it becomes a 4-star game, folks. But 4 stars for components, 2 for rules, barely, 4 for gameplay. You can see the rating there. And then, of course, conclusions 3. It hits all the sweet spots, folks. Hope you consider this game, and thanks for watching.